935 players. What do? We just raised 1 million.
We went to the races and we held. So we have our ticket to the mini main event valued at 8.8 million.
Look at how full this is. Every table, really good start. Can't complain. Coolers on our side today.
Bagging and tagging. Guess what?
33 survivors, and one of them is us.
There is 4 players left. Okay, so we just finished. My first billion score, Mitch. Here's the final tally. 1.084 billion. Okay, today is day 4 of the USOP series. What's on the agenda today? We are gonna hop in the satellite since we're still early. We're trying to get a ticket in to the mini main event. Today is flight 1A of the mini main event. I believe there are 3 flights to this event. So we're gonna try to qualify today, maybe have a day off tomorrow, or we can probably play some other side events tomorrow if we make day 1. So that's the goal today. Stay tuned and let's see if we get some interesting hands to review. Guess what we have in our hand? Won a satellite ticket, courtesy of busting my good friend Mr. Chung Fai, aka Tony Malaysian. He is a fish on the table. He jammed with ace jack off under the gun. We snapped it off with 9s. Someone else came along with pocket 10s. Flop was super in our favor. It was queen jack 9. Turn came a king, which brings us straight for pocket 10s. And yes, the river was a queen. We tripled up. And then later on, we 3-bet all in with pocket 6s on the button versus the cutoff open. She happily called with ace queen. We went to the races and we held. So we have our ticket to the mini main event valued at 8.8 million. We're gonna hop in a little bit and hopefully we can turn this ticket into a day 2 bag.
Okay, we are on first break of the mini main event. So far we have 142 players. I expect around 200 players today because it's only level 4. A few interesting hands. First hand, sat down, ace king offsuit with the ace of diamonds. The middle position opened 600 when the blind was 300. I 3-bet, of course, to 2,000. He calls. Flop is jack 4 deuce, all diamonds. We have the ace of diamonds, so easy c-bet for us, 1,200. C-bet small, keep a lot of his hands in, plus protecting our range. Don't make it look like so obvious that we're just on a single diamond draw. He calls. Turn is the ace of spade. Beautiful card, top pair, top kicker, nut flush draw. Definitely a monster hand. I fire 2,500 and he folds, which is fine. Then we got to a very cooler hand. Started off with under the gun opening 700, cutoff calls, and now we're on the button with kings. I 3-bet to 3,500, just trying to eliminate some of their ranges of their small pairs, and just trying to like lock down their range so it's easier to play post flop. Flop comes king jack 4. Checks to us. Definitely want to start building the pot, so I c-bet small. I c-bet 2,500, and the opponent decides to call. Turn is an interesting card. Turn is the 3 of hearts. It brings the flush, and now my opponent decides to lead out and bet 4,500. I played with my opponent a few times. I felt like he's not leading here with a flush. He actually caught me bluffing a few times, so I felt like I could use this card just to try to force a lot of his hands to just call it off. Hero call. I could be wrong, but I feel like there was a lot of rivers that could kill the action, like say a queen, an ace, a 10, any heart that would kill the action. So by him betting 45 and having about 16,000 behind, I felt like a shove here was the best move. I could be wrong. So I jammed for 27k. My opponent quickly calls his remaining chips and he shows pocket jacks with the jack of heart. River was a blank, it was a deuce of spade. Picked up a massive pot early on, double starting stack for sure. Really good start, can't complain. Let's hope for the next break. We'll continue that run good today. Coolers on our side today. Look at how full this is. Every table, 2 high rollers going on and the mini main. So we just survived another break. Second break, coming back to blinds 800. I think I have about like 80k. Play 2 hands, nothing crazy. Hopefully we'll play a few more levels until the end of reg. Flight 1A already has over 200 entries, so for sure it's gonna be like 700 plus for this mini main event. And look at this Hong Kong fish. This guy knocks me out every time.
Yeah.
He gives me some food to eat and then he knocks me out.
Yeah.
Each time. Nice guy, but I don't like him.
Yes! King! Hai đô!
Good job! Yeah! Good job!
I'm scared!
go.
Okay, so we made it to the end of reg. We have about 118,000 or something like that. Coming back to big blinds, 1,500. So we are super healthy, around double the average stack right now, about 60K. Over 260 entries for this event. So there's still flight 1B and 1C tomorrow. So has to be at least like 600-700 entries. Like I said, one interesting hand before break with another chip leader. Started off with blinds 1200. The chip leader of the table opened 2500 from middle position. Cut off calls and we're on the button with pocket jacks. Definitely see a 3-bet coming, and which we did. Made it to 9,000. The middle position player calls and we're heads up. Flop is Ace Jack 5 2 hearts. We flopped middle set. It's probably the best flop we can ask for. Middle position checks, and we went for a small C-bet of 6,500, and we got check raised to 18.5K. Don't see a reason to re-raise here. We want to allow him to keep bluffing, so we made the call. We had the jack of hearts in our hand too, so we weren't too afraid of the flush. Turn is a pretty bad card in my opinion. It's the 10 of clubs, and middle position decides to check and give up. Pot's about 60,000, and I have about 54,000 behind. Kind of want to put a lot of pressure on us, like ace queen. Maybe he could have a hand like ace 10 that's check calling all of our raises, so I went for the all-in, and he quickly folded. From that on, our stack has been pretty good, so no complaints so far. Running pure, no bad beats, running super clean. If that can go on for the next 2 days, it's going to be a good result. We are on another break. This should be the last break of this flight 1A. About 60 players left, 34 bags. We have about 200K. Didn't play too many crazy hands, but did win an all-in, crucial all-in. I opened in the cutoff with ace 10 of spades, and 6K, that blinds 3K. Big blind goes all in for about 44K, and we snapped it off. Big blind has ace jack off. Flop comes queen 9-9, 2 spades. Look at that flop, right? Turn, the jack. It looks like a bad card, but actually it gave us a lot of out. Gave us open in a straight draw with the flush draw. And the river was the king. We got the flush, took out an opponent. Hi, Mitch. And we are still rolling, running good, running hot. Hopefully that continues for the next 2 hours, and we'll find a bag. Okay, everyone's bagging and tagging, and guess what? We also bagged and tagged. 33 survivors, and one of them is us. Bagged 180K, probably play day 2 at blinds 4K, 8K. So good for about 22 big blinds. Got in through a satellite, costed us only 2 million. Now we're guaranteed at least like 14 million. Super happy with it. Gonna go eat some seafood now, enjoy the rest of my day. And then tomorrow I have an off day, or we're gonna grind. Gonna figure out what to play tomorrow. Good morning. We had a good day off yesterday. Just chill with some old friends. Flew in late for the event. Had a nice day off. Rocking some new USOP hoodie. Comes in yellow or dark blue. Anyways, we are day 2 of the mini main event, and looks like about 900 plus entries for the total 3 flights. My flight 1A had 267 entries. Flight 1B had 366, and flight 1C before I left the venue had over 200 entries. So for sure is about 900 to 1,000 entries, which is massive for a side event. Roughly around 300 USD with a price pool guarantee of about 80K USD. Very value. Anyways, I came here early, got my coffee. 11 o'clock there is a heads up challenge. A lot of my good friends are playing. One of my poker coaches, he's been training me how to play short-handed. I want to be here and root him on for the first hour. Around 12:15 is when my day 2 starts. So hopefully we have some interesting hands. Hopefully we can get to the final table. It's very amazing to see poker in Vietnam with a venue around 50 tables, and yesterday it was all full. And from what I heard, Crown Poker Club in Hanoi hosting this event with USOP, they have just officially closed their current Crown Poker Club in Hanoi for 1 week so they can get all of their staff immediately flown here to Da Nang to help out for the rest of the series, especially the main event. That just goes to show this series is about to break a lot of records. USOP currently right now is the record holder holder for the most amount of entries for the main event in a 1K USD buy-in field. The last USOP in Hanoi a couple months ago had 1,336 total entries for the main event, which broke the Vietnamese record. I will not be surprised if we actually break that record again. Quite amazing to see poker in Vietnam grown this much. I came to Vietnam in 2017 and there was only like one club. We were playing very small stakes. There wasn't a lot of people playing, and it was very successful when you see one event that even gets 100 entries. Structures were bad back then. Everything was a turbo, and then now we have all these international events flown into Vietnam. It's kind of like one of the backbone stories of why I decided to stay in Vietnam, move from the US, and pursue this poker career. I have, the Vietnamese blood in me. I used to just be playing $50, $100 tournaments, and now I'm blessed enough to play 1Ks, sometimes 2K tournaments, meet all these amazing people, and seeing the industry grow. I just want to be a part of it. It's just gonna continue to grow, and definitely I just keep want to be along with it and grow with it. So that's one of the reasons why I created this channel. I wanted to create some Vietnamese poker content for everyone to see what I experience and love what I love about Vietnam. Crazy 2 hours. Lost a few pots after the break, 11 bigs. Real side of poker, like play ups and down. Sometimes we're gonna lose, sometimes we're gonna win. Holy crap, we're gonna go final table, baby.